Hey, what's going on, guys? So right now I just got in the car because I am doing some logging for Justin Hollywood, my tuner, because yesterday I switched. I had an I had the InGen intake in my car, and I always kind of thought it didn't kind of sound right, you know, when I was listening to like other people that had the ETS intakes and that kind of stuff. And I've had it from day one, and it's a really cool intake. It's just it didn't sound right to me. So I switched it out for the ETS intake kit yesterday, and it's a damn good thing that me and Justin didn't start doing pulls to tune this on the 85, because as I was taking everything out, like all the BOV pipes and the inlet piping and the intake and everything, to my astonishment, there were clamps that were completely loose, weren't tight whatsoever, just hanging off. There was pipes in the wrong way. There was pipes that weren't fitted and even tightened down over the lips, like on the inlet, and just a ton of shit that was wrong with the install of the intake. Now, the last people that touched my car was when I got the MHI 18K turbo put on. And you might be able to figure out who that was, but needless to say, I won't be going back there again. But yeah, so they did a terrible job of installing my stuff, putting my stuff back on when I had the turbo upgrade done. And all this time, I knew the car felt kind of lumpy, and you know, it wasn't very smooth, and I just thought it was, you know, just a tuning issue or something that would get fixed when, you know, we finish tuning. But thank God I did that swap, because now everything's tight. I also swapped the Tial QR spring back to the 6 PSI spring, because I was getting a ton of flutter on the yellow spring that I had in there. So yeah, thank God that I installed that stuff yesterday, took everything out. I even replaced all the BOV hoses, all the boost lines, everything, just to make sure that everything was fitted properly and tight and there were no leaks anywhere. And as soon as I started the car up and went for a drive, oh my God, it's like night and day. The car, it just runs like butter now. Like, it's just so smooth. I'm not getting any fluttering. It feels a lot more responsive in a way, just on the throttle, not on boost. But yeah, so I'm so happy that I did that yesterday. I'm pissed that I found all those problems with a shop that was supposed to be one of the best in the business. Which brings me to another thing. Last week we launched our RawEvo shop rating system. Now this is awesome, because what it allows you to do as a user is go on and rate your experience that you've had at the main shops by using sliders. So you don't even need to be logged in, but it only allows you to do one vote, and you just rate out of 10 like how good you think the shop was as far as workmanship goes, wait time, facilities that they have. It also shows you if the shop is equipped with a dyno or if they do e-tunes. So yeah, go to RawEvo.com and click on the shop ratings or shop reviews, and make sure you rate for the shop that you've been to, because all of the big names on the forums and everything, you know, it's kind of taboo to badmouth, or not even badmouth, just say, you know, from your experiences. I've seen a lot of guys go on forums and they've been to some of the big shops to get work done on their car, and they've had a horrible experience, and then they go and tell that story on the forums, and people bash them down because they're a big name shop, you know, and oh no, such and such couldn't have done that, you know, like you probably did something wrong. And it pissed me off, you know, me seeing this all the time. So that's why I was like, you know what, let's have a proper legit review system that people can review anonymously. There's no way of bashing people down for having an honest review. And then we'll really tell how good the shops are. Now, some of the ratings that we've had, because obviously the more people that rate it, the more that it will average out a score for that shop, and you'll start to see the trends of the people that actually are pretty bad compared to the ones that have really good ratings. And so yeah, you can go on there, and we're actually going to see that these shops, you know, even the big name ones, aren't as good as people, well, as they make out to be on the forums and things like that, which is awesome, because it's a truthful, honest review system, you know. And there's no, as I said, there's no bashing, there's no anything like that. So just go on there, make sure you rate the shop. We also we want to add as many shops in there as possible. So if there's a shop on there that you don't see but you've had an experience with, good or bad, then please let us know and we'll add it to the list. But yeah, it kept really annoying me seeing, you know, people getting bashed or you know, getting bad-mouthed because they came on there and gave like a review of their experience at a shop, and if it obviously wasn't good, then you know, a lot of these kind of trolls jump on and start. It always causes a big problem, and that's what happens. You see, you know, all these people, fanboys of certain shops, and they're all like, you know, you have to go with this shop because they're the best and all this kind of stuff. And then, you know, I get phone calls every day and emails from people every day telling me that they've had problems, really bad experiences with these people that are supposed to be the best in the business. So yeah, with the RawEvo rating system, we can actually see, you know, truthfully who have the best reviews. So make sure you go on there and vote for the shop that you've had an experience with. And yeah, this will help, you know, other people when they're looking for to get work done on their car, and they can go on there and check, you know, the ratings that these shops have had. So yeah, that's one thing. We're still updating a couple of other. We have a really big project in the pipeline. I don't want to say too much about it right now because nothing's been finalized as far as features go. But we're definitely doing it. We're building a new website. It's going to be separate from RawEvo.com. And it's going to be, I'm trying to find a way to say this without giving it away, but it's just going to be something that's really cool. You're all going to want to be signed up on there because it's definitely something that's lacking in the performance car world right now. So yeah, I'm going to bring you some more information later, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. I'll let you know as soon as we've kind of figured out the main features and everything. But it's going to be really cool. But yeah, so right now I'm doing this logging. I'm going to send back the new logs to Justin, because when you change an intake or you change the area that surrounds the MAF sensor or anything like that, essentially you're getting more or less air into the engine. So he needs to do a log. We need to do a couple of logs, basically seeing what the car, you know, how much air is coming into the engine with the new intake, and how the car and the ECU reacts to it and that kind of thing. So it's important to do that before we start doing the pulls, because we don't want to run too lean or too rich, because, you know, we had the wrong settings in there calibrated for the MAF sensor. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. RawEvo, we have a couple of sales. We just listed the Rally Armor mud flaps up there. We have some money off on those right now on the RawEvo store. Also, I think I've decided what wheels I want to go with. I really like the Varstone ES2s. They're white. I'm going to get them in white. They're wide. They have a wide lip on them. And yeah, I'm really excited to kind of see those. I'd be interested to see what suggestions you guys have on tires. So let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want more of these vlogs, or you want me to do more videos, then please like this video, share it, give me a thumbs up so I know you like it, and I'll do some more. But yeah, until next time, I'll speak to you guys later.